Hey guys, Rami here, and this is just a quick update for you on the $600 checks. They're starting to hit accounts tonight. I'll give you details on that and what to expect and what you need to do to get the checks. We'll also talk about what happened in the Senate with Mitch McConnell and the $2,000 checks and his counter offer that does include $2,000 checks with some modifications, and also how many Republican senators are in support of the $2,000 stimulus checks. Seems like every hour that passes, we hear about more Republican senators coming out supporting this. Very, very interesting. Please just hit the like button on the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. All right, so Steve Mnuchin tweeted this today. U.S. Treasury has delivered a payment file to the Federal Reserve for Americans' economic impact payments. These payments may begin to arrive in some accounts by direct deposit as early as tonight and will continue into next week. Paper checks will begin to be mailed tomorrow. Later this week, you can check the status of your payment at irs.gov/getmypayment. This is very, very fast. We were expecting the earliest that we'll see payments roll through is next week, but you might see a pending deposit in your account as of tonight. In a statement, Mnuchin said, Treasury and the IRS are working with unprecedented speed to issue a second round of economic impact payments to eligible Americans and their families. These payments are an integral part of our commitment to providing vital additional economic relief to the American people during this unprecedented time. In the Treasury press release, they also say this second round of payments will be distributed automatically with no action required for eligible individuals. If additional legislation is enacted to provide for an increased amount, economic impact payments that have been issued will be topped up as quickly as possible. So basically, if you received a check last time and you're eligible, there's nothing you need to do. You'll receive your $600 just like you received the last check. And if they do increase it to $2,000, you'll get the extra $1,400 the same exact way. This is great. Now, speaking of the $2,000 stimulus checks, we all know that Mitch McConnell blocked the vote in the Senate today, and there were objections back and forth that led to nothing pretty much. Tomorrow, they'll vote on the NDAA veto override, and Mitch McConnell is bringing a counter offer for the $2,000 stimulus checks, and he released an actual bill already, which tells me that this whole time that he was quiet after President Trump released his first video demanding the $2,000 checks, they were working together to release this bill. So what is Mitch McConnell proposing now? He's going for the $2,000 checks, but only for adults. Child dependents will still get $600. And unlike the Cash Act that passed the House, Mitch McConnell's bill has no money for adult dependents. I don't know why they're hating on adult dependents and college students so much, but anyway, if you're a family of 4 with 2 adults and 2 children, you get a total of $5,200, including the $600 per person you're already getting tonight. So you'll get $2,400 tonight and $2,800 if this passes. So far, so good, or at least not bad. But then we get to the bad part of this bill, the poison pills, if you will. The second part of the bill is repealing Section 230. And the third part of the bill is creating a bipartisan group of senators and representatives to investigate the 2020 elections. So yeah, it is very, very, very difficult to imagine any Democrat senator or House Democrat going for any of these two things. They may not even want to negotiate down the $2,000 checks for children and adult dependents. So not sure how this will go in the Senate tomorrow afternoon, but I guess only time will tell. But listen, if we want to focus on the $2,000 checks, they're actually getting plenty of support from Republicans now. Senator Josh Hawley tweeted saying, "We've got the votes. Let's vote today." And he shared screenshots of Senators Perdue and Loeffler supporting the $2,000 checks. These are the 2 Republican senators running in the Georgia runoff elections. He also tweeted earlier today, "Working Americans have borne the brunt of this pandemic. They've been hammered through no fault of their own. They deserve $2,000 in relief, a fraction of what the banks and big business got. Let's vote now." And then later in the day, he said, "I will not consent to a vote on the bad defense bill, which should stay vetoed unless the Senate votes on $2,000 relief for working people." So he really wants the $2,000 checks, and besides him, Lindsey Graham and Marco Rubio are also down with the $2,000 checks. And more recently, seems like Senator Deb Fischer from Nebraska is okay with the $2,000 checks, saying People are hurting and I think we need to give them more aid. I'm upset it's not targeted. I'm upset the process is always throwing everything in together. So we discussed in my video earlier that many Republicans think that more aid is needed, but needs to be more targeted. A couple who are making $150,000 and didn't lose their job may not need the money as much as a couple making $40,000, $50,000 and did lose their job. But as of now, it looks like we already have 6 Republican senators in favor of the $2,000 checks. All we need is 12 or 13 to squeak this out of the Senate. The next few days will be very interesting, so stay tuned and make sure to please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Click the notifications bell, hit the like button on the video, and check your bank accounts and let me know in the comments if you see a pending deposit or not yet. Thank you all for watching. Please stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good night.